All right. If you've ever been around a factory, you know that sound, right? That constant hum of machinery. It's literally the sound of business getting done. But you also know that gut-wrenching feeling when it all goes silent. That silence, well, that's the sound of money just draining away. Today, we're going to talk about a much smarter way to manage all that machinery, to get out of that cycle of just reacting and start predicting.
So let's just ask the question out loud. Why is machine maintenance so darn stressful? Seriously, anyone who's been in this world has felt it. It's like this endless, high-stakes game of whack-a-mole, isn't it? Except instead of moles, you're whacking breakdowns, and the prize is hitting your production targets. But does it really have to be like this?
Okay, so before we jump into the solution, let's really dig into the problem first. Let's talk about the pain points. And these things, they're universal frustrations, right? You know the drill. A sudden breakdown brings the entire line to a screeching halt. Then you've got your engineers just guessing at the root cause, burning through precious time. Every single minute that machine is down, it's a direct hit to your bottom line. And sometimes the whole crisis boils down to a surprise stockout. You go to the shelf for a critical part and poof, it's empty. It all just adds up to a massive headache.
And really, here's the heart of the issue. It's this vicious cycle of just reacting to problems. You're not managing maintenance. You're basically a full-time firefighter constantly running to the next crisis. You never, ever get ahead of the curve to actually prevent the fires from starting.
But what if? What if you could finally break that cycle? Imagine having a new kind of teammate, one that could actually see problems coming, before they even happen.
Well, let's talk about that teammate. Meet Ziobot. So what is it? Put simply, it's a really smart AI chatbot that hooks right into the maintenance systems you're already using. Just think of it like a virtual expert on your team, one who's on call 24/7, ready to analyze all your data and give you answers.
Okay, so what does this AI assistant actually do? Well, it gives you real-time insights into what's happening right now. It predicts future issues before they become disasters. It digs deep to analyze the real root cause of breakdowns. It even forecasts exactly which spare parts you're going to need and when. Heck, it can even give you intelligence on your team's performance. It's basically the whole shebang for a modern maintenance team.
All right, that all sounds pretty powerful in theory, right? But let's see how this thing actually works in the real world. Let's run through a couple of common scenarios.
Okay, first up, here's a classic headache for any manager. You've got that one machine, let's call it CNC 101, and it's just constantly breaking down. Nobody can seem to figure out exactly why, so you just ask Ziobot, plain and simple. So what happens next is actually pretty cool, and it's super fast. First, Ziobot dives right into your maintenance system and pulls all the history, all the data on that one machine. Then, its AI brain gets to work, sifting through everything, looking for patterns and things that just don't look right. And finally, it comes back to you with clear insights that you can actually do something about. And check out the kind of answer you get. It's not just some useless, yep, it broke. No way! It tells you the pattern of the breakdowns. It pinpoints if there's one specific component that keeps failing over and over again. It'll even predict the chances of it breaking down again soon. And here's the kicker. It recommends the exact preventive actions you should take to stop it from happening. Okay, that's pretty impressive. Let's try another one. Let's switch gears to another huge headache, spare parts, right? Because wasting money on a shelf full of parts you don't need is almost as bad as not having that one critical part when you do. So a manager asks Ziobot to, look into its crystal ball. And the answer you get back, honestly, this is a total game changer for managing inventory. Ziobot gives you the live status, sure, but then it does so much more. It flags if you're burning through a certain part faster than usual. It forecasts your demand for the next month, and it can even suggest the perfect amount to reorder. It just takes all the guesswork out of it. So, okay, these examples are great, right? But when you step back and look at the big picture, you start to realize that a tool like this, it doesn't just fix little problems. It completely transforms your entire maintenance operation.
This right here, this is the real transformation. Think about it. You go from a world of guesswork and firefighting to one where you're making smart, data-driven decisions. You're not just reacting anymore. You're actively preventing. And those crazy high inventory costs, they turn into a lean, optimized system. It's a whole new way of thinking. And here's how we connect the dots between the features and the actual business value. A feature like predictive alerts, that's not just cool tech. That's less downtime, plain and simple. Spare part forecasting, that means lower inventory costs. And having 24/7 AI support, that means your team gets the answers they need right away with zero waiting. Every single feature ties back to something that helps the business.
And let's not forget this massive advantage. 24/7. We all know problems don't just happen between 9 and 5. So having an AI assistant that's always on, always analyzing, and always ready with an answer, well, that completely changes the game.
So as we start to wrap this up, it's pretty clear we're not just talking about some new software here. We're really talking about the future of how industrial maintenance gets done.
I mean, this kind of transformation touches every single important metric. Your machine uptime goes up, your maintenance teams become way more efficient, your spare parts inventory gets optimized, breakdown prevention actually becomes a real thing. And your entire workforce is just more productive because they know they're working on the right thing at the right time.
So if there's one thing to remember, it's this. Ziobot is so much more than just another dashboard. It's an engine. It takes all that data your machines are already pumping out and transforms it into stuff you can actually use. Real insights, powerful predictions, and even automated workflows.
And that really brings us to the final crucial question you should ask yourself. Right now, in your own operation, are you working for your data? Spending all your time chasing it down, organizing it, trying to make sense of it all? Or is your data finally working for you, predicting what's next and telling you exactly what to do?